Welcome to the channel. This is part 2 of everyday tools that are useful in reloading. A scribe. I use this for digging stuff, for pulling stuff, for when I need to clean things. Okay, so this is the close-up for the scribe. The scribe is good at getting crap out and just general rubbish and stretching out crap, stuff that needs cleaning. You can just have a kind of brush once around, give it a blow. Miror on an extendable stick. This is hugely useful, especially when you're working with the Dylans over there, because you cannot see what is happening in the top hoppers. Even when I stand up, they are taller than me. And so with this, you can kind of peep in it from below. You can check whether you still have bullets in the bullet feeder. You can see if you still have brass in the brass feeder. Mirror on a stick is also good to see if your machine is switched on and off. Why would you put the button back here? It's a fantastic, useful tool. I get upset whenever I can't find it. A torch. So with this, you can just look inside, make sure the case is empty, make sure that all the powder is to the correct size, that sort of thing. You can look at the inside of dies with this, just everything that needs a little bit more light, just a general purpose torch. This thing was dirt cheap, you got to kind of work light on it as well. Anything like that is just useful. Magnet on the stick. This thing is useful for when the little metal ball that indexes the Dylan shell plate falls into the central hole and you need a magnet to fish it out. So I always have this. It's very useful. It's just a silly cheap little thing. Costs almost no money. Very useful. A Sharpie. Oh, you need a Sharpie for everything. You can just write all over stuff. Yeah, it's just useful. Make sure you can mark cases, heads, that sort of thing. And you can also write on boxes if you have a specific load, that sort of thing. Oil. Love an oil can. Oil can is in permanent use in this shed. Even if you just have a single stage press, you need to oil the ram. Just give it a couple of squeezes and put a bit of oil on it, distribute it around, and then you can have a well-looped press, and that way you won't mar the metal and you won't get any wobble in the press. Oil is hugely important. Doesn't have to be a big can like that. You can just have a little squeezy tube. Anything is good as long as you get oil in it. As for the oil, it really doesn't matter. Don't use WD-40 for this. Use a proper oil like engine oil level or anything like that, rather than an oil used to unseize things. General oil can, great stuff. Paper towels. I use paper towels all the time. There they are. So a paper towel is useful for getting rid of just general grunge and rubbish. And for old oil that has gone off, you can just get at it everywhere and get everything clean. Very useful. There's the dispenser. An endless roll of paper towels. A brush. Brushes are hugely underrated. They are just a wonderful way of cleaning stuff up. You can just brush the crap off. No need for a hoover. It's all much too complicated. A brush will do it easily and quickly, and it'll last forever. Freezer bags. Brass will tarnish. Brass in a freezer bag will not. This stuff is ancient. Look at it. It still looks presentable. Well worth having. Not really a tool though. So that sums it up, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.